baby. I'm talking crazy. Need you all in my space. Yeah, baby, I'm late, but
What's up, YouTube? What is up, YouTube? So y'all, today, this is what some of y'all probably been waiting for. It's my first podcast. Y'all, I swear to God, I made 2 podcast videos and can't save either of them. The first one, I can't save it, can't post it, can't nothing. The second one didn't even save at all. The first one, I see it, I can watch it, but I can't save it. You feel me? So anyways, this is really episode 1 for y'all. It's kind of episode 3 for me. So the topic is entitlement. I don't even know where to start, y'all, honestly. I really don't know where to start. Let's start with traditions, right? So you know how certain families do certain things, say the mom or the grandmama always do this whenever a new baby girl is born or whatever the case may be, you feel me? Y'all know I have a daughter, so when I had my daughter, people felt entitled to do things with her and have things with her because they are connected to her. And I do mean entitled. When she was first born and even now, we said let everybody know ahead of time, do not kiss her on her face. Absolutely not on the face. Do not kiss her on the face. And people were legit offended. It's not saying you're dirty. It don't got nothing to do with you being dirty. It's about the safety of this little girl right here. All this new stuff going around, RSV, freaking herpes, y'all would be surprised, bro. I don't even play like that. So you would think, and knowing that, and not just that, but our daughter has very our daughter has very sensitive skin. So for somebody to be kissing her, and then people will be heavy on a perfume, heavy on a cologne, you know what I'm saying? I don't need nothing. So the entitlement that I received from family members, whether I'll be on his side or my side, was really eye-opening. It was dang, why are you so entitled to kiss her? That's not your daughter. Whether it's niece, sister, not sister, whether it's niece, little cousin, granddaughter, whatever she is to this person. It was just the entitlement behind it. For the most part, we tend to eat healthy, or at least healthier, and try to eat healthy. So I wasn't raised like that, and neither was he. We were both raised, sorry. We were both raised to not eat pork. So obviously that was something. We're both Muslim, so we're both gonna continue to do that. But then we also strayed away from a lot of snacks and beverages and stuff like that we were raised on. So we would let people know, look, you know, Nami can't have that. And people, I just want her to have this. Oh, she can't have this, just a few chips, just that, just this juice, just this snack. Oh, I want to see her eat a cheese doodle. Yo, you want to see her eat all the bad stuff. Honestly, the reason why I don't want her to eat it doesn't even matter. I don't owe anyone an explanation for anything when it comes to my daughter, because she's my daughter. So the only person that gets an explanation about her is her father. Aside from her father, anybody else deserving an explanation, they don't. Hence the entitlement. I see what I'm going with this. Hence the entitlement. People will really feel straight up offended. I had someone say to me, oh, I did that for my children and they turned out fine. I never said they didn't. Personally, I never personally said your children, that anything was wrong with you or the way you raised your children. Everyone raises their children differently. No one was raised perfectly. I'm not going to raise my daughter perfect. It is what it is. I'm going to make mistakes along the way, just as every other parent does. But it's also allow room for the mistakes to happen. Now, when it comes to diet, I'm standing 10 toes down on that every single time. If I said she can't have it, she can't have it. Right? It's just a bunch of, like, y'all, I couldn't go on and on about all the different things that my fiance and I don't do with our daughter that other people did. Like, people being mad at me just because she's not getting her ears pierced. Like, do she need her ears pierced to survive? No, she does not. We are literally waiting for her to get a little bit older and decide if she wants her ears pierced. Literally. And then you have people, oh, it's just ear piercings. Oh, it's just that. It doesn't matter what it just was. It doesn't matter what I had when I was little. It's not about that. It's about allowing the option, like giving her the choice and the option. Because what if she decide, no, I don't want that, and then we just force it on her? Then what? Feel me? I don't know, y'all. It's just like the entitlement. Let me break down this entitlement. I think this might be not the worst one of all, but this might be the kicker right here. You ever hear parents say, oh, I did everything for you. I sacrificed everything for you. You owe me everything. Hold your rockers. Hold your rockers, babe. Because I don't owe you nothing. My daughter that did not ask to be here. Let me throw that out there again. My daughter that did not ask to be here. I owe her the world. If I sacrifice everything to give her a greater life, that's my job. I chose this. She didn't choose this. I chose this. That's my decision. That was my choice. And if I decide to do that, it's my choice. That doesn't mean she gets older and owes me and has to pay me back. Not at all. I would never throw that in her face on some, oh, but who took care of you when you was a baby? Duh. Y'all know that video, ain't that what you supposed to do? Like, duh. Like, people be entitlement. Like, people really think that, everybody just think they owed for something. This ain't slavery reparations. Like, it's not. Like, this is your job. No child asked to be here. So for you to throw in their face that you did everything for them and that they owe you is beyond me. And that's not to say that, because some children will make it seem like you did nothing for them. In that case, yeah, bring that up. Like, what you mean I ain't do nothing for you? I did everything for you. And I'll do it again. And I'll do it again. I did everything for you and I would do it again. If my daughter, if I say I wasn't in the right monetary state or whatever, financial state when I got older, and my daughter was, I would never, ever expect her to pay me back. There is no paying back. I'm her parent. She didn't ask to be here. I chose to have her, and I would never regret that decision. That's my heart right there. I would never regret that decision, y'all. I just don't understand, like, the entitlement. I'm gonna make a show and I'm gonna call it The Entitlement, and then show people how stupid and funny they look expecting things from people. Like, how can you expect... Okay, let me bring something else up. Might ruffle a few feathers with this one. You know, it was crazy how a lot of times most women or most young girls are just raised by their mom. Sometimes there's a grandma, you feel me? So say you being just raised by your mommy or grandma, then you have a child of your own. But kicker, your child's father is in her life and y'all are together. So it's not just the women anymore. You have the man figure that you didn't have, like biologically speaking. You have the man figure the male figure that you never had for your daughter. So it's like y'all a trio. And it's like, once you create that family, my fiance and my daughter are my immediate family. And the family I created. Everybody else, they family, but they're not immediate. I hope that makes sense. Their family, just not as immediate. This family that I've created is more important to me than the family I was born into. I feel like on that one, the ones that get it will get it, you know? But the ones that don't probably are entitled. Y'all, I ain't even speak on this form of entitlement. Like, I mentioned how people raise their children differently than you're raising them. I'm the first person in my family to breastfeed. Like, legit. Like, I breastfed my daughter first 2 years straight. Like, that was it. First person in my family to do that. So, it would be, like, outside people saying, like, oh, because I'm small. If y'all saw my fiance, he's small, too. We're not big people. Our daughter's small, but she's kind of tall. But she's still small. I have people, oh, she doesn't look like she's gaining weight. Oh, are you sure she's eating enough? What do you mean by that? Oh, maybe you should formula feed her. She'll be fine. Da-da-da-da. I don't want to. And she's perfectly fine. If any of you have ever met my daughter in person, you know this little girl is a firecracker. And I mean that to say, not that she's explosive, but she's always like everywhere and anything, like little adventure, all of the above. So to say something, it's like, for me, I don't mind, personally, I don't mind taking advice from people. I know I don't know everything. I know I'm not a know-it-all, you feel me? So I don't mind taking advice from people. However, I do mind people telling me what to do. I'm not stupid. This may be my first go around as a parent, but I am not stupid. Some things are literally just common sense. And the things that are not common sense, like, are to be learned about. So yeah, it's cool hearing other people's experiences, but don't feel entitled to make a decision for my child, you feel me? Because obviously everybody wants what's best for their child, or feels as though they know what's best for their child. But at the end of the day, only 2 opinions actually matter. Sorry. I might ruffle some feathers with that one. But that's why it's called Entitlement, y'all. This is my first podcast. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know some topics y'all want me to talk about next. And comment down below if y'all experienced anything that I talked about.